Healing herb. And another C. I'm tired of it. He was the one who's just going to the gondola for our date. Now how long do you expect me to wait? Hey, can I cross over there? I see that chest. Fuck you, lady. When I grow up, I'm gonna be mercenary. Why? Well, come on. Come on, aren't they just so cool? Mom's just gotta help in the shop. Forget about that. If I was a mercenary, I'd be a million times more famous than a soldier. Nations in the world would want me on their side. It'd be so awesome. Yep. There's that kid. You know, because the dream guide said there was a kid that would do it. The ramparts will fall to the enemy. It is just a matter of time. They'll mount their attack at dawn. The main body of the Allied forces has already drawn far back from the front. Only the mercenaries are left behind the barricade. Their orders: defend it to the death. These men have gone from battlefield to battlefield. They know exactly what that means. The talkative mercenary. They've they just left us to die. She was the one called coma and darkness, too thick for a person to make out his own head. They want us to buy time so their main force can pull further back. We're supposed to be their shields, performing final service for our employers. His dry, papery laugh shakes the darkness. Time says nothing in reply. Other mercenaries must be gathered there around in blackness. They're all keep their thoughts to themselves. Mercenaries have nothing to say to each other on the battlefield. You might be on opposite sides of the next battle. At a time like this, especially when they have to defend barricading against enemies who are attack, you can't spare time even to look at each other's faces. Time knows nothing about a Tsar called Toma. His voice sounds young. Probably has very little experience as a mercenary. If a man grows talkative in the face of death, he means deep down somewhere his weakness prevents him from becoming a true soldier. A mercenary with even such a hint of such a weakness could never cheat death and live to see another day. It is law of the battlefield. A man like Toma will only learn that law in the moment before he loses his life. We're done for. We'll all be dead in the morning. We'll have that silent homecoming they talk about. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. In the darkness, no voices rise to second these sentiments. It's too late for talk like this. The day they chose the mercenaries' path was when they should have resigned themselves to death. They sold their lives for little money. They prolonged their lives a day at a time by taking the lives of one enemy after another. That's what a mercenary is. Nothing more, nothing less. Hey, can anybody hear me? How many of us are here? We're all going to die together. We would just be a line of corpses in the morning. Don't shout now. Answer me. No one says a thing. Instead of voices, the silent darkness begins to fill with a tangible sense of annoyance. Wordlessly to gather on the battlefield, wordlessly to fight the enemy, just wordlessly to die. But that is the role of the mercenary. The aesthetic of the mercenary, if such an expression may be permitted. But Toma's taken on himself to abandon that aesthetic. I knew it was hopeless from the start. Of course, didn't know what they were doing. There's no way a strategy like that could work. You know what I'm talking about, don't you guys? We had to lose. It's a whole mess. Wish the hell I joined the other side. We could have gone and found and mounted cash for winning. We would have drunk ourselves blind. We could have had all the women we wanted. I could have gone the either way on this one, but I picked the wrong side to fight on. Hey, you! The voice booms out of darkness, an angry one. Yeah? What? Answered Thelma. Voice more vibrant now, and having found a found that having latched on someone willing to talk to him. As if to crush his momentary enthusiasm, the other man goes on. How about just shutting up for a while? You really want to run that mountain run off at the mount that much? I say next world a step ahead of the rest of us. I'm sorry. And instantly dejected, Thomas falls silent, and darkness goes still again. The stillness is charged, however, with a deep tension. Far deeper, even than before Thomas started talking. Veteran warriors know. Watch out for talkative men. Being talkative means trusting words. Trusting too much. Words are useless on the battlefield. You take up your weapon in silence, you steal yourself in silence, you fight in silence, you kill the enemy, he kills you in silence. All the mercenaries here have lived this way, all but the talkative one. The soldier clings too desperately for words mating as desperate just as desperately to something else. The sweet trap of betrayal, for example, or seduction and desertion under fire, or lure of madness. Sorry about that. Time is often seen pitiful mercenaries who, unable to endure the terror of being surrounded by the enemy, go berserk and attack men from their own side. Will Toma prove to be another such case? The possibility is great, and no doubt the other men are thinking the same thing too. In the stillness, they turn the same gazes toward Toma that they reserve for confrontations with the enemy, looking for any signs of change in his demeanor. The moment they perceived the slightest threat in him, the blade will soundlessly pierce the left side of his head. The silence continues. Not even the usual all-night cries of insects can be heard tonight, as they were last night. Perhaps the insects knew enough to clear out in advance of the enemy's dawn attack. The thought reminds Kime that he saw no birds in the area yesterday either. Although animals came to snatch food when the men first built this fortification, there has been no sign of them for several days now. Animals have mysterious power of foreknowledge that humans have lost. This becomes painfully obvious from any visit to the battlefield. There can be little doubt that the animals have turned their backs on this barricade. Right about now, in some distant forest, a huge flock of blackbirds may be taking wing towards the human corpses to strip their flesh. It's feast time, boys! They already know, somehow. Once the sun is fully up, the battle will be over. If they don't get there first, they'll lose their feast to a flock from another forest. Their black bodies hidden against the night sky. Those birds are probably flying for all they were worth. A voice in the night. Hope's voice. Weeping. Listen, you guys. I don't know how many of you are out there. We're all going to die in the morning, or most of us. Maybe one or two will live to escape, no more. Think about it. Those are lousy odds. You've all been through this before. You're veterans. War heroes. Probably not scared. Even so, even if you're not scared, don't you think this is stupid? Huh? Tell me. You've been through a lot more battles than I have, so tell me. What the hell are we here for? We don't hate the enemy. We don't owe the leaders on our side anything. We gotta kill the enemy and follow our leader's orders. And we're gonna end up dead. Tell me, guys. Don't you think it's pointless? Don't you think it's stupid? The only response to Homo is the patient flick of a tongue in darkness, followed by someone's sigh of annoyance. I can't take it any longer, says Toma. I hate this. And now he is sobbing. All I wanted was some money, maybe something better to eat, maybe nicer clothes. I wasn't happy with that. Mistake I made. You weren't like this. I never should have done it. Time keeps his senses open for all movement in the night. Aside from himself and Toma, 5 other warrior soldiers are crouching down in darkness. Not bad. All are experienced warriors. They would not have been able to put up with Toma's whining otherwise. They let themselves get angry and started shouting at him, grabbing by the throat and wailing away at him. They just end up consuming their strength and their energy for their work started at dawn. If this is an assemblage of men who know how to keep their silence, the chances for life are that much greater. Assuming that is, that the talkative, weeping man does not become too great a burden on the rest of them. Still sobbing, Elmo continues to curse his fate. Suddenly, something's different. Something stirs in the silence. This could be bad, Time thinks, sharpening his attentiveness one more. When dawn breaks, Tomo will get in our way. Because of him, the possibility for life will wither. The mercenaries know that. Because they know it, they might do whatever it takes for them to secure those even the slightest added chance to live. I don't want to die here, I tell you. Not now, not here, like a worthless dog. You guys feel the same way, don't you? Moonlight shines down from ripped in the clouds. For a split second, Toma's tear-stained face appears in the darkness. He is even younger than Kime imagined from the sound of his voice. He's practically a boy. The clouds hide the moon again. Thick blackness enfolds everything once more. A dull light stirs in the depth of darkness. Without a word, Kime darts wind-like towards it. He was able to gauge the distance between himself and Toma during the flash of moonlight. Kime grabs Toma's arm. Something hard falls to the ground. The dull light flashes again, and this time at their feet, and melts again into the darkness. A knife, driven by the fear of death, Toma was trying to slit his own throat. Toma twists away and tries to free his arm from Kime's grasp, but Kime chops him in the solar plexus. Without his uttering sound, passes out. With Toma slung across his back, Kime strides through the darkness. Eventually, Toma wakes and thrashes his legs to get loose. Kime lowers him to the ground. Every once in a while, the moon comes out. Check your direction when that happens. Go straight towards the setting moon, Kime says gently. What the hell are you talking about? The only way you can get out of here. Kime shows the thinnest part of the enemy's encirclement. Of course, there is no guarantee that getting through here will save him. From now on, Toma will have to believe in his own luck and abilities. Are you coming too? Toma asked. No, I'm going back. You escape alone. Why? You come too. Let's both escape. Come with me. Toma clings to Kime's arm as he pleads with him, but Kime gives him a hard slap on the cheek. The flesh of that cheek is too soft to belong to a veteran warrior. It is the flesh of a boy, a kid. You go alone. But why? To live, that's why. What about you? You want to live too, don't you? You should run away with me. You don't want to die, do you? Want to live? No. Kime has no great desire to live. He lives because there's nothing else he can do. He lives because he has to. Toma is far too young, his own burden of life far too fragile for him to know the pain of such a life. We live to fight. That's what mercenaries do. But get the hell out of here. You're ruining it for the rest of us. Guys will never win this battle, so why not run away? It's our job to fight. With that, Kime turns on its heels and starts back the way they came. Shoot me. Toma stands there, watching Kime move away. A moment later, he himself darts into the western forest. To fight or to flee? Kime cannot know which holds the greatest promise for life. He also believes it's better to not to know. Except, I hope you make it, boy, he mutters, walking on. The eastern sky is beginning to brighten little by little. Soon the enemy's all-out attack will begin. From the western forest, a few birds take to the air. Perhaps it means that a small-scale battle has started in the silence. But at the poor young mercenary has been felled back to the enemy. Kime does not look back or break his stride. He feels certain that he's seen that talkative mercenary before. Before the war broke out, the boy was selling fruit in the market along the highway. He was a good boy. He could care of his mother, the women in the market were saying. So a full long life, Kime wishes for the boy as he himself walks on, glaring at the lightening eastern sky. Oh hey, that's a dog. Are you the dog that I'm looking for? No, not that seed. I also see this. There's probably another seed. You the dog I've been looking for? Oh, hi, Jensen. This is the dog that the kid in front of the palace was looking for. Oh, hey, it's going back to Smash by itself. No, let's go back ourselves. Thank you for finding a move for me. Here, you can have this. Thanks again. Your move. You say thanks too. And for this, we get 3 kilo oils. I don't think that's enough to make anything, but we'll still check. Nope. It's not enough to make something. Alright, so that's one of the errands here. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, so then we want to find a NPC with white ears. Actually, I want to go and save. What is it? Are my ears that weird looking? Not really. Really? So why did you talk to me then? Okay then, let's play tag. I'll run off and you try to catch me. Oh, you got me. That's weird. Gotta be a lot faster than you. Oh, it's still fun. Whatever. Here, you can have this. I found it on the road. Pretty, don't you think? Very pretty. Bye-bye. Let's play again real soon. That's very pretty. I'll gladly take this and give this to Seth so she can have 6 slots. And let's give her treasure analysis. Alright. There she is again. What is it? Want to play with me again? Okay, let's play hide and seek this time. I've got the perfect hiding place. You want a hint? Well, it's a key. Oh, is that woman gone? No, she's still there. Also, get another seed. Another seed. Enter here. Oh. You found me. Thought for sure you'd never get me here. How the heck did you get in here? It's locked, wasn't it? Well, hello there. Do you have a new key for me? Yep, my dad's busy, so I brought it over for him. Here you go. Thank you. My old key was broken, so I couldn't open the door anymore. I was told her making it would take days. Your father's an exceptionally skilled man, though. He did the job in a fraction of the time. Well, here's your payment. Say thanks to your father for me, will you? The guy who runs this shop is my dad's best friend. We asked him to repair his broken key. He snuck in with that key. That's not really fair at all, you know. It is fair. Oh, here, this is what the shopkeeper gave me. My dad has a ton of these, so you can have them. Money earrings, ooh. Bye-bye. Let's play again real soon. What does that give us? Ooh, an MP buff. That's neat. I want someone to explore your house and loot your stuff. Another Sade! We got a new product in today. Customers all love how beautiful it is. I wanted to keep one for myself, but it doesn't look like I'll be able to. Interesting. Let's open this drawer. Wind bomb. Anything else that's in here? No. Let's check out this other door. Hey, can I pass over there? Gotta take it. He's not. Better get to her quick. Wait, what? You want me to get that box for you? Yeah, sure. Thank you. Alright, what's in this chest? Shine! Ooh, a new spell. Level 3. Like small light damage and blind on all enemies. Alright. But we can't do it. We actually still can't do that. So, but hey, we actually should be close to getting that. Not gonna lie, we should be close to level 3. Anyway, let's head back. Let's head into the shop and do that, because apparently, for this errand involving this character, we can't do the next thing. Anyway, all right. I'll take all barricades. I couldn't find it before, so that's fine. So, not gonna sell all this stuff, but learning a new spell is neat. Alright. I'm actually gonna go real quick to Backloggery, because to actually add this little mark onto the thing. So real quick. Take care of that. Right. I have really shitty memories, so that's why I'm actually adding this little bit of information, because helpful. All right, so you can't do that. Okay. Let's also go get the other chest from the girl. Well, I pull off my gauntlet date. It's all thanks to you. All right, you want the box, right? Well, don't worry, I'm on it. And this gives us Amendment Ear. What does this give us? Ooh, lucky 0 damage. Wow, with 10 SP for that? That seems like something that should be about 25 to 30. All right. Anyway. All right. This one. Oh, oh, we're actually right near here. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so is this place I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Cool. Oh, hey, there's a glowing thing. Let's see. What does this give me? More seeds. I'm sorry, but the room at the end is off limits to regular customers. The room back, and no one seems to be allowed to go in. Oh. And gold. Also, I don't know if it's me, but whenever you pick up money from the overworld, doesn't it sound like the coin sound from Mario? Oh, hello there. You in my shop yet? I mean, the place where I work at Nim's Luxurious Palace. Can't get in the showroom? Ah, because you don't have a password. The soldiers have been bringing down his neck lately, so you need a password to get in. Once clerk stops you, tell him that you're on there and Totomis's recommendation from the salon. Totomis is the brother salon's owner. He's one of our best customers. Should have tried it out, alright? No, that was easy. Back in here we go, so we can go check out that back room. Ah, so Totem invited you. Please, go ahead. Hello, travelers. You're familiar with our ring assembly, am I right? We're not satisfied with just any normal assembly, are you? Believe me, we've all been there. Me, I don't assemble rings with components. I take existing rings and reassemble them and create completely new rings. You know what else? The rings I create have even multiple effects. Oh, and I won't charge a cent either. It's my life's work, you know? How about it? Like one? Okay, so okay. Okay, so fire-powered ring. Ooh, okay. Okay, so that's what these do. Interesting. Very interesting. We'll make it, yeah. We'll make flying beast ring. Actually, we'll make two. We'll just make two. Herculean ring, bruiser, and okay. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's make a few extra rings. Hilo ring. Ooh. We'll make that. You know. All right. So full ring. Ooh. Alright. Let's make a firepower ring. Water power ring. Make a few more bruiser rings so we can make a few of those. For these types of ones, I probably might just have this single effect. Also, does that allow me to make the Okay, no, it doesn't. Let's We'll make 2 more of these. We can make a wind and a earth powered rain. Okay, that's fine. Actually, what did turtle shell do? Our hardened bio. Okay. We'll probably okay. That's fine. What can I help you with? Feel free to browse as much as you can, as much as you like. Ooh. We'll take 2 of these. And 1 of these. Oh. We'll take 1 of these. We have 1 of these. Definitely take 1 of these. Already have 1 of these. And yeah. I'll take 5. I'll take 5 of this and 5 of this. Just in case we need to. Let's equip our new weapons. Get a 9 buff thing and a 3 buff thing for Jensen. Of these. Well, it's rare to see other customers here besides me. Here, I'll let you know on a little something. You guys use any rings? Well, some rings have Ultra in them, like Flame Ring Ultra, for example. Those rings can be worked to enhance the user's abilities. You do this by expanding the range to the target ring. If you don't have any, try to sell at least 1 or 2 of them. Well, we have a few of them. We haven't been able to do any fighting, so yeah. It looks like we have at least one last errand to do in this segment. There we are able to upgrade our stuff. Okay, so for this one we need to find the Canal Street. Hey, Canal Street! Just what I was looking for. And a safe spot too. I really am hoping we're close to, I'm really hoping I can leave here and go to a place for battles, because I kind of want to bow out of here and get some of these abilities. Because, we have 5 abilities to learn for both Kime and Seth. So I kind of want to do some little bit of grinding to get these abilities. That's why we hid the treasure, and yeah, agreed. Whoa. Who are you guys? You want to join our club? What? Drums aren't loud usually, but if you insist, we can put you through the initiation trial. Yeah, sure. Alright, find our treasures, bring it back here. Mine is the red balloon, and send here something of the same color. Mine's the model of the gondola. We're right next to something that looks just like it. You can find it? Mine's the doll with the dress. She loves to go shopping down this road. You can find him, bring him back here. Alright, so doll around down this road. We'll get the doll. Oh, that it? There's the doll. Oh. Hey, wait up. No, you're not my brother. Sorry, my sister must cause some trouble for you. Look, you're gonna get lost if you keep that. I told you to wait while I get you the balloon, didn't I? And another dream. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at the thing for the toys. That's really shitty. That's a really shitty location for the thing. Don't forget me now. You hear? Brother dear. The cry comes from behind as he waves through the post-town's crowd. At first, Kime does not realize that person is rushing him. He walks on in search of lodging for the night. But the cry comes again, all but clinging to him. Brother dear, big brother. This is puzzling. He last visited the town 80 years ago. There can't be anyone here who knows him. Wait, big brother, don't go. His puzzlement begins to take on an eerie edge. For the voice addressing him as big brother can only belong to an old woman. Without letting his guard down, he turns slowly. Just as he thought, it is an old woman. Dressed in the clothing of a young girl, the tiny old woman is looking straight at Kime with a smile on his face. I think you may have the wrong person, he says, allowing his discomfort to show. No, I don't, she says with a shake of her head and an expanding smile. Your big brother, Kime. What? What's wrong, Kime? Did you forget me? Well, I mean, he can't place her. Even if he were to succeed in doing so, he knows he has no acquaintances in this town. You wonder, could this be a chance to encounter with someone he once met on the road? But no, he's sure he doesn't recognize her. And strange of us all, why should this woman who looks old enough to be his grandmother address him as big brother? Give me a minute. No, I'm going to continue this, but I need to stand up. Don't pretend you don't know who I am at the time. You're so mean. Joe's loudly enough that people in the crowd stop and stare at her. It's not just the fact that she is shouting. You always have to shout to be heard in these crowds. That alone will not attract attention. The old woman's voice is different from a normal adult yell. It is like the innocent, unrestrained cry of a little girl who throws her whole body into a scream. People turn in shocked expressions at the old woman and quickly avert their eyes. Their dismay is understandable. The old woman has her stark white hair tied up in colorful ribbon, and her dress is the same floral pattern and floppy sleeves as the little girl's. Many of the passersby look at the old woman with a mixture of sympathy and pity on their faces. Gradually, time begins to comprehend the situation. This old woman has simply lived too long. That's why in the past, locked away in her memory, became realer words and reality before her eyes. A middle-aged passerby tugs on Time's elbow. If I were you, I would just walk away. Don't get involved with her. She'll be nothing but trouble. It's true, says the wife by his side, nodding. You're a stranger here, see? You don't know, but this old woman is senile. Can't ignore her. She'll read everything in 5 minutes. They may be right, but the fact that this old woman knows Time's name. In the little girl part of her mind, she thinks of Time as her big brother. There we go. He tries probing his distant memories. He spent no more than a few days here so long ago. He got to know very few people, and there can't be any of those left who still remember him. When time goes on standing before the old woman, noisy middle-aged couple become indignant. Try to be helpful, and what does it get you? Snorts the husband. Let them work it out themselves, says the wife. Let's just go, which they proceed to do so. Winding up her voice for maximum shrillness, the old woman calls out to them as they walk off in a huff. Don't forget me now, you hear? In that instant, Time's memory makes the connection. The old woman greets his look with a recognition expression of joy. You remember me now? She cries. I'm Shushu. It's me, Shushu. He does remember her, a little girl he met in his town 80 years ago. Perhaps 5 or 6 years old at the time, she was a precious little thing whose lack of shyness with strangers came from her being the daughter of an innkeeper. Somewhere along the way, she would probably picked up the phrase she had heard someone using, and so whenever guests would part after a number of days at the inn, instead of saying her goodbye or thank you, she would often see a person off with a smile and cherry. Don't forget me now, you hear? Only now, when he is suddenly able to see the girl beneath the wrinkles, I- Kane must, uh, Kane must avert his gaze from the old woman's face. What's wrong, big brother? Not bringing himself to look directly at Shushu's vacant stare. 80 years gone by. What can he talk about when a man who never ages meets a little girl from a distant past who's aged too much? Let me through here, please. Sorry. Let me through here, please. Forcing his way through the crowd, a young man rushed up to where Shushu and Kai were standing. Great grandmother, how often do I have to ask you not to go out without telling me? After showing the old woman, he turns to Kai with an apologetic bow. I'm terribly sorry if she's been a bother to you. She's old and getting senile. I hope you can forgive her. Shushu herself, however, angrily pursues her lips and demands to know, what are you talking about? I'm just playing with Big Brother Kai. What's wrong with that? She peers at the young man and asks, who are you? The young man turns sad gaze on Kai and begins to apologize again. With a pained smile, Kai stops him. Kai knows that, at times, it can be sadder and more heartbreaking for a life to be prolonged than for it to become cut short. Sad and heartbreaking their life may be, however, no one has the right to trample. She just can't seem to get it through her head she's old. Even if I hold a mirror up to her, she asks, who's that old lady? The young man, whose name is Kachse, further explains the situation to Kai. She might forget that she ate breakfast, but remembering from childhood can be clear as a bell. Shimmy. Kai nods in understanding. Ash and Kai sit on a bench in town plaza watching Shushu pick flowers. She's apparently making a floral wreath for her long lost big brother. Really, sir, do you have time for this? Weren't you in a hurry to get somewhere? No, I'm fine. Don't worry. Thanks very much. Oh, it's the first time since I haven't seen her this happy in ages. The young man seems convinced that his great grandmother has encountered that his great grandmother's encountered in time a person who resembles someone she knew as a child. Time knows him, allows him this. He knows that Kosh cannot and need not imagine the existence of a person who never ages. Her health has really deteriorated lately. Whenever she runs a fever, I wonder if it's going to be the end for her and prepare for the worst. But then she springs right back. Sometimes we joke that her mind is so far gone she's forgotten to die. Time sees the young man in profile. Kosh has a gentle smile on his face as he speaks to his great grandmother. No doubt when he was little, she used to hold him and play with him. Grown up now, Kosh watches over his great grandmother like a parent watching his own child. Goes out to her. That's nice, great grandmother. I haven't seen you weave flowers here like that for a long time. Squatting in the grass with a fistful of flowers, Shushu answers, that's not true. I made a wreath for him yesterday. She then says to Kaim, isn't that right, big brother? You wore it in your hair for me, didn't you? Kaim cups his hands around his mouth and calls back to her, I certainly did. It smelled so nice. Shushu's face becomes masked with joyful wrinkles. Overcome with emotion, Kosh bows his head. Kaim asks Kosh, are you the one who takes care of her? Uh huh. Me and my wife Cynthia. How about your parents? Or even your grandparents? Are they still living? Time shrugs and says, I'm the only member of my family left alive. His grandparents both died in an epidemic 20 years ago. His father lost his life in the war that enveloped this area 10 years ago. His mother, Chushu's granddaughter, aged more rapidly than her own mother, and the lamp of her life was snuffed out 5 years ago. So my great grandmother has had to keep holding funerals over the years for her children and grandchildren. Before we noticed, she became the oldest person in town. Must be lonely living that way. I'm sure, answers time. It might even be a kindness of the gods to let people fade out mentally once they've lived too long. At least that's how I kind of see it lately. You'd think she would feel lonely to be left behind that way, but she's not lonely at all. To live long means you have lots of memory. Maybe it's not such a bad thing to live in the world of your memories during the last days of your life. Shushu stands up, her arms filled with flowers. Big brother Kai, I'm going to make a floral wreath for you right now. If I have any flowers left over, I'll make one for this other person too. Kai and Kash look at each other with bewildered smiles. Why are you smiling like that? Shushu asks. Are you two friends now? She opens her wrinkled ring eyes wide in surprise, gives 2 minutes of a smile, and collapses into the grass. Kai starts to run for a doctor, but Kai grabs his arms, pulls him back, saying, You better stay with her. Ironically, Kai, who can never truly know what it feels like to age, has been present for that very reason at countless deaths over the years. His experience tells him that Shushu will not recover in time. Shushu's lying on her back where she has fallen. Her armload of flowers now spread over her chest. Her face wears a smile. Wait just a minute, Big Brother Kime. I'll make your wreath for you right away. Her mind is still lingering among your memories of the past. Will she stay like this to the very end? Keep fighting, grandmother. Don't let go. Kash clings to her hand, tearfully shouting encouragement. But she may not even realize this is their own great grandson. It's me, great grandmother. It's me, Kash. You haven't forgotten me, have you? I bathed you last night. You knew who I was then, didn't you? Kash appeals to her with all his might. But Shushu, a girlish smile on her lips, is departing for that distant world. I'm going to be a father soon, great grandmother. Remember? I told you last night. Cynthia's a baby inside. It's going to make you great grandmother. Our family's going to grow. Another person with your flesh and blood. Still smiling, and Shushu grasps one of the flowers in her chest with trembling fingers. She thrusts it toward Kash, in a voice no more than a whisper, she says, Don't forget me now. You hear? Kash doesn't understand. Indeed, how could he know the little phrase Shu used to speak long before he was born? Kai puts his arm around Kash's shoulder and says, Answer her. I know what you mean, great grandmother. I won't forget you. I will absolutely never forget you. How could I forget my own great grandmother? Don't forget me now. You hear? I won't forget you, great grandmother. Believe me, I will always remember you. Don't forget me now. You hear? Shushu closes her eyes and lays her hand on the flowers of her chest as if rubbing their She seems almost to be trying to open the door where memories are sealed. A soft breeze moves over her. The flowers adoring her chest dance in the wind along with the memories. Surely among those memories is the time of 80 years ago. Time snatches one of the petals dancing, closing the palm of his hand. Shushu will never open her eyes again. She is left on a journey to a world where there is no past or present. The only ones she has left behind are Kaim, who go on living forever, and Kash, who is about to welcome a new life into the world. Clinging to her corpse, Kash raises his tear-stained face to look at Kaim. Thank you so much, she says to Kaim the traveler. Thanks to you, my great-grandmother was so happy to picking flowers at the very end. No, it wasn't thanks to me, Kaim says. He closes his fist on the petal in his hand and says to Kash, I'm sure if she had made a wreath, you would have given it to your sweet new baby. Kash slightly cocks his head and mutters, I hope you're right. But then, falling through his tears, he declares, I'm sure you are. About that promise you made to her. Be good and don't forget her. No, of course not. People go on living as long as they remain in someone's memory. With these words, Time begins to walk slowly away. Behind him hears Shushu's voice. Don't forget me now. Big brother kind. You hear? It is the voice of the little girl from 80 years ago, ringing ever clear, sweet and innocent, declaring farewell to the man who will travel life forever. Alright, let's get back to looking for some things. Alright, so... Huh, hold on. I'll check that building when I'm done with this stuff. I'm done with this errand. Poisonous bone. Let's see if that gives me anything. Poison ring ultra. There's that. I do want to have at least one of every ring. Okay, so I can't go that way. But I'm pretty sure we will be going that way. When it's possibly time to go deal with the general. I'm still pretty sure we're going to be dealing with him. Ah, there it is. Yeah, it's like it's near something red, but it's like the yellow takes over that spot. So it's like, screw you, game. Huh, hey. There's the model gondola, so that's all the toys. Is there anything down this way? Okay, why even have this? Oh well. Well, let's get back to the kids. On my doll. Wow. Oh, my gondola model. Is that too easy for you? Bingo. That's my balloon. Nice work. Huh. Found all the treasures. Well, I guess you'll be the first grown-up to join our club then. Here's your proof of membership. Found this in the trash can over there. Pretty cool, huh? Don't be shy with it. Fuck you, kid. Kilolan earrings. What? Don't ever have one of those. Oh, no, I didn't. Immunity? Huh. Wonder what that does. Well, that's 6 I need to learn. That's 6 abilities I need to learn. God damn it. No, let's go and check out those 2 doors over here. See what's in them. Oh. That's probably another seed. Yep. We're getting a lot of seeds here. I'm here to steal your stuff. Monitor. No. You can't make me.
Stop stealing things.
You can't make me. Mighty characters. And what's in here? Flare bomb. Huh. Oh, that's all but one of the first rings. Okay. Oh, That's the first door down this road. There's another one down near the bazaar, so check that. Steal from this. There's a lot of stuff here.
Stop stealing.
No. Blinding powder. In this book, I read. Oh. I'll read. This is probably part 1. The brave little boy. Once there was a little boy who was very brave. He was so brave that everyone loved him for being so brave, very, very much. I'm sorry. That first sentence made me think of upon a time there was a little boy who didn't have any friends, so he found some friends, and then they all became friends. In the nearby mountain, there's an evil monster who liked to cause trouble for people in town, ruining their crops and kidnapping their children. He was strong, his fangs were sharp, and his body was covered with tough scales. Some of the soldiers in the land were strong enough to defeat him. One day, the brave little boy saw how distressed the townspeople were. "Why is everyone crying?" he asked his mother. "The evil monster kidnapped the princess," she answered. "Why was the princess kidnapped?" the boy asked. "The monster likes the little children and beautiful princess the most, because their meat is soft and succulent," answered the mother. What the fuck? "Why isn't anyone helping the princess?" the boy asked. The mother answered. "The soldiers tried to rescue her, but they were all killed by the monster." The monster was one of the strongest on land. Even when every soldier in town banded together to fight him, he just opened up his enormous mouth and swallowed them all up, and them up all at once. When mother of the boy exclaimed, "Doesn't he have any weaknesses?" "The monster has no scales on the tip of his tail," the mother said. "When you touch it, they say it stings terribly. But the monster is crafty and he never shows his tail to anyone. He always keeps his enemy in front of him." Upon hearing him down from his mother, the brave little boy had a brilliant idea. Alright, I will be right back because I need to go to the bathroom.